seems to be running fine. Let me close this bit, open this, drag you across. And yeah, let's pull up chat box. Happy days. Yeah, alrighty. So, we are good to go. Here we are with, we're basically doing a new account thing. Where is, yeah, here is game activity. So, achievement tracker, we have 0 of 1000 gamer score. We are going to be working on fixing that. So, accept, yep, accept and accept. We're doing this entirely offline. We don't have Xbox Live on this profile. We don't have any option for any support whatsoever. Meaning, when we're facing Millennia, we are on our own. You know? That's us. So, auto lock on, auto target, manual attack aiming. Yeah. Prioritize frame rate. Right, that's okay. We're going with this here. So, first thing we're going to look for is, let's see, incantations and sorceries are going to be our big things. So let's go for, is it astrologer maybe? Astrologer looks like a nice baseline. Good amount of mind, good amount of faith and arcane. So we're going to go for type A. And this guy shall be called Chivas the Wise. Age, young, yep, origin, keepsake. We're going to go for Stone Sword Key. Or do we go for... No, let's go for Stone Sword Key. So choose base template. We're going to go for a Truth Seeker. Detailed appearance. Alter skin color. Where's... Okay, go for that there. Hair, we're going to change that to... I kind of like that balding hair. So let's go for beard then. Where's facial hair? What we do want to change is just quickly make his chin and his jaw go a bit forward. So jaw protrusion. There we go. And then maybe we'll actually do the hair color and have it go slightly towards the... Yeah, slightly towards that. Luster. Oh, wow, you can make that really lustrous. No, we're going to go for that, and we're going to go for light roots. And white hairs. Go for that. Yeah, that's fine. Okie dokes. Save that to our favorites. And happy days. We are now ready. So, this here, yeah, we're probably going to get, like, killed on the first boss because we don't have any healing items. We're just going to skip because we don't need the whole story for everything. I keep pressing A for the things. That is not the case. We don't want to be pressing A for it. We want to be pressing, like, we want to be pressing Y on the controller. Because we're going for, well, we're using an Xbox controller because we're playing on the Xbox to get all achievements. But let's get ready for this. Cue this drop off. All right. So yep, you are definitely going to win this fight. But I want to still try and put up a fight. So, can we get you to, like, the halfway point? Okay, crap. You are now. Let's try this. Okay, yep, there's our first hit. And yeah, there we go. Alrighty. That's how you do. That's how you die. So, get this up and running. You can skip those because it doesn't really matter. We also don't really need to go down in there. We can open this gate. And we can start right on out. So, probably the first boss that we should end up going towards is, I'm going to say, probably Margit. Margit might be the better option for it. So, we've got the Finger Sever and the Tarnished Sprawled Finger. Those are online play items, so they're not that helpful for us. Let's head up here, and now we just run on out through. Open this up. And ta-da. So, we are now in Limgrave. Happy days. Go ahead and open this, and lovely stuff. Guidance of Grace. We don't need to worry too much about that. So, we're going to try and sneak around that. We've got the Church of Elay over there. So we should try and get that. Here is... We're going to get all of our little tutorial opening things right away. There are going to be some of them that will keep popping up through the games. But, you know, we can get a decent amount of it out of the way, I think. Church of Elay. Happy days. Touch Grace. Fast travel to Sites of Grace. Lovely. Strengthening armaments. There is a smithing stone. And, oh. I never actually realized that was an option there. Interesting. But no, we'll just go ahead with Glintstone Pebble. Because we should still be grand to keep on going. There we go. There's 1, 2. So, Glintstone Pebble does a good bit of damage to you, kills you off. Happy days. We are inevitably going to want to get some of the nice talismans out there. Probably the best one we're going to want to go for is for... Crap, what is the name of it? The Cerulean Amber... Like, Cerulean... No, it's the Royal Things. Not Royal, Regal Ancestor Spirits Talisman. That gives us FP back every time we get a kill. So right, there's that, and happy days. You're donezo. There's that acquired. Grab that, and now we have the map. So we can go ahead with this. Let's go into sneak mode. Get around behind this fella. And boom. Nice kill. He's done. We jump up here and grab this. We're not going to be using a greatsword, but just having the option of a greatsword is handy. So, right, there we go. Lost Grace discovered. Rest at Site of Grace. And then we get offered an accord.
Have they served? But you, I can play turning runes to aid you. You need her to the foot.
Yes.
Summon me. I bequeath.
There we go.
It will some torrent has treat him.
And now we have the ability to level up.
Share them with me.
You can see here what we could level up. Memorize spell, and we can see here what our spell options are. We're going to finish up with that rest. Now, let's go ahead. Memory of Grace, we're not going to use that. Instead, we're going to use the Spectral Steed Whistle. Because this allows us to run our way up here. Lump of flesh, boom. And we just head on up the mountaintop a little bit. Lovely. He's done for. Should have a couple of wolves pop up now. Or at least as we get closer up here. So, there we go. Boom. That's the lot of them. So, enemy group taken out, and that replenished one of our flask uses, apparently. So, Stone Sword key. Touch the Site of Grace here. And we will talk to Roderica. Yep, I am indeed heading to the castle. Yes, I can take the spirit jellyfish ashes. So, happy days. Now, we've got that found. Let's head back to the Church of Elay, because that way we get to meet Rena. Except Rena is not Rena. But I think she still introduces herself as Rena. Yep. I can't.
I was entrusted by torrents for. 'Tis a bell summon them where the spirits will. Now it is thy. Forgive mine. I doubt we shall again. How long will it be for the tarnished?
And there we go. Way! Just earned the reward points. So, we can go to Stormhill Shack, or we could head over this way. I think what we're going to do is head towards Stormhill, or like Stormvale Castle. So, flasks, we can add a charge, and we can allocate uses. We're going to go, 2 and 3. Then we can level up. Now, for this here, do we want to go for that? Intelligence? Do we want to go for maybe more mind? It's an extra 5 magicka. Or do we go for the vigor? Let's go for the intelligence. It's not going to automatically help us out too much, but it will help us out a little bit. So we can set that there area as our little beacon, and we'll head all the way over to it. We want to try and get ourselves ready for combat, and that means going around and collecting upgrade materials. You can hear some very grumpy sounding fellas out there. But it don't matter, because we are going towards the cave. Oh boy, I just remembered something. For one of these here, it's going to make us go right past Finger Slayer Nereus, I want to say. The one who has Reduvia as a blade. So, activate that there, and we're just going to jump our ways down. Nope, to that. Down here. Hey, hey. Never go wrong with Golden Rune 4, actually. That is definitely not going to go wrong with. So, jump across to there, jump across to here, and jump down to here. Happy days. We're going to go ahead and touch the site of grace here. And we are going into the caves. How much? Okay, one cast kills you. Happy days. These guys don't have any mana resistance or magicka resistance, really. So we can do a serious amount of clearing out here with very little effort, in fact. So here we'll get a bunch of smithing stones so that we can try and upgrade. Whoop. Okay, you had a little bit more resistance. And there we go. Right. That's them. Move to here. What are you? Another smithing stone 1. Happy days. Probably need, I think, 12 of them, maybe? Is it 6 or is it 12? I can't remember if it's 1, 2, 3 or 2, 4, 6 for these here. So, let's get ready. Jump down to here, and down to here, and down again. So down here, I think we have to fight Stone Digger Troll, I want to say. I think is the boss of this area. Okay, Flask of Cerulean Tears. The dog is a tricky one. Whoop. Alrighty. That's one way to do things, certainly. But okie dokes. So, grab this here. That's another smithing stone 1. Yeah. We don't have everything out of here just yet because we need to go up the ways. Grab this. This will take us up. And then when we're about halfway, there should be... Really? No? Am I being a silly biscuit? I think I must be. Because that there area is just basically a dead end. Ah, okay. I see. I see what it is. We gotta open, and then we're going this way. So, down, and happy days. There's one. You're gonna... Oh, damn it. You only actually required 1, but I thought you were gonna need 2 attacks in order to get killed. Okay, so. Whoop. Right. Let's try just poking you a couple of times. I don't like how, like, stagger resistant you are. You, on the other hand, backstab. Oop. Okay, ouch. Okay, ouch. I was convinced that was going to hurt. Well, it kinda hurt, actually, so. But, right. Let's drink that, and then drink this. I should have actually used that there to get down instead. But let's get ready in here. Oop. Grab this. We've got another smithing stone 1, so we might be ready to upgrade our staff to, like, level 3, I think? Plus 3? Really? This much damage? Oh, like, goddamn. You are just gonna do that. So, fine. So that was 110 for your attacks there. Flintstone Arc was 106, but I can't remember. Like, I can't tell if that was just, oh, you took that much damage, or if that was actually, like, just what was left of your health bar. Who knows? Let's quickly go up this way. And then we'll see what all is on the descent. So, down here. Oomph. Happy days. Golden Rune 1. And you are Somber Smithing Stone 1. That is perfect. We like that, so we do. So, we're good there. Where is the... Here is our little portal back to home. Return to entrance? Yes, please. And now, right. That's that tunnel completed. So we're good there. We could go to there or something. But instead, let's go to the Stormhill Shack. And then we're going to head all the way to the keep. So we'll take this here and head up. We'll see just how much damage gets done by an arc. Okay, so it's not necessarily so much the damage that it deals as the fact that it has piercing. Pebble doesn't have as massive a range. So yeah, we can use it to pierce targets, which is going to be good. So up this here way. We'll try and ignore all these fellas. And lovely. So, Glintstone Arc. This is turning out way better than I thought. We can just use this here to go ahead and slice. Carve right through a bunch of them. And another one died. You may have heard the sound of the kitten getting some more kibble put in their dish. So, Lost Grace discovered. Rest at site of Grace. Is this going to be cutscene thing? No? Okay. So I know how we get around that then. We can go to... Where is it? If we go to the gate front, and then we head over towards Limgrave Way. The first time you enter Caelid, I think it is, it gives you a whole thing of like, oh, hey, so like this is the Round Table Hold. Ooh, forgot about this. Touch the side of grace. It's nighttime, so we may have to face the Knights Cavalry. I can actually see the Knights Cavalry all the way over there, so
Oi! You there? Could you help us out, Cullen?
Arteria Leaf, we're going to ignore that there. Right. Sweet. Oh. Okay, well, I feel kind of bad about that, actually, now. Right. Knights Cavalry. So. Knights Cavalry up here. Right. I need to get you into that. So, you are capable of sort of blocking using your horse. So I think I need to use this kind of attack on you. I need to use arcs. Okay, right. So, we are kind of doing little bits, but... Whoop. Okay, the arc and the pebble do largely the same thing. Whoop. We want to try and get you to... Whoop, do that. Damn. Okay, Flask of Cerulean. Get you attacking like this, because you're a silly biscuit. If we do end up knocking him off the horse, he does, like, basically get immobilized, and then he's down for a little bit, but he will be able to get back up. So, let him do that. Whoop. This is, in fact, a little bit concerning. So maybe we swap over to the arcs again. And now, yeah, we're possibly going to have to end up using a little bit of melee. So it might be better for us, instead of trying to attack from this side, if we try and aim it this way. Okay. You hit my horse, which I didn't like. So let's try and get you to do your chargey, swipey, swingy slash thing. Damn you, stop wasting my mana. Okay, right. Okay, so now we have to kind of figure it out. Now we are actually engaging in melee in horseback combat. Okay, ouch. Okay, ouch. That hurt a lot. So we don't want that happening again. Right, come here, you. Okay. So close. Oh, man. We are both like one hit from death. So he is... Like, I genuinely think there is a good chance. Like... Hey! There we go. Enemy fell. That's him done for. Ash of War, repeating thrust. Okay.
You? Yeah,
So.
you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
And there we go. Sorry, Bach. That was, like...
What that for?
I know. I
Some
do
clod
feel
would
bad
just
about
think
that.
I was pushed and I ended up as a troop. Oh, when they... And so this is all I...
Bach
hoped.
makes me sad.
Or I could, then I... Right, I'm...
Right. Okay. So, he is frightened of stuff. And all crap scared. And sad. Big sad. Let's grab this while we're heading across. And let's look for the next site of grace. So, one thing we do need to do is go to Morn Peninsula. Because one of the fancy weapons that we need for an achievement is going to be found by killing the Leonine Misbegotten? I think it's the Leonine Misbegotten. Okay, ooh. Yeah, you want to watch out for the dismounter as well. Right, over this here way, and we'll look for the little site of grace things that flutter towards it. So down here, grab all this. And haha, lovely. Use this. Rest at site of grace. Level up time. 24, yeah. It's gonna give us a good bit of increased damage we can do. So meanwhile, Spirit Springs we don't need to worry about.